Sweet Molotov. The title of this work is evocative in itself. It is an oxymoron that encapsulates the evidence of contradiction. Sweet Molotov is a homemade device to be assembled in the event of sudden explosion of not required memories. Let's go to see. This is a work about the art of survival, when memory and oblivion fight a hand-to-hand war, and the battlefield is here, and then reverberates throughout the whole body. The entire composition oscillates between contemporaneity and the fragments of a past that belongs to another era. We are talking about late 19th and early 2000s, thus overturning the linearity of narrative, exactly in the same way of a well-known stream of consciousness. The structure occupies the entire field. The coldness of the material, its rigidity, the geometrical rationality lend themselves to a constant mutation of meaning due, on the one hand, the use of light. Just like a little bit the work of Monet with the 30 canvases of the Rouen Cathedral. That is to say, how rendering changes when we change just one element, and in this case, the light. And on the other hand, the dynamic counterpoint given by the body that inhabits the space, making it and transforming it in a cage, in a lighthouse, in a pulpit, in a ledge, and every set has its own question. What imprisons me? What do I want to shed light on? What do I want to run away from? What do I want to shout about? And of course, there are no answers. So what does the artist want to talk about and how? Painful, bitter memories, regrets, tragic experience, or even just embarrassing moments or violence belong to the protagonist of the work, but at the same time they are a collective experience in which the observing spectator can recognize himself. The intimate, it is closely connected to the universal through a common language that is the language of the body. But attention, the body, it is never dissociated from a political involvement. But it's not about propaganda, not about dogma or criticism or militancy, not at all. My work is just to highlight the context in which the artist lives and works. We are talking about Italy, a dictatorship, a democracy in which the government, it's better like this, in which the government every day deports people and leaves other people to die, closes gathering spaces, cuts funding to cultural activities, denies abortion, rework school curricula by eliminating humanistic subjects and reinventing history, occupies public museums to celebrate a hidden fascism, supports empty traditions, excluding innovations. Hello? And here comes the transition from the artist's first period to the second one. The initial phase of the work of conceptual primitivism with less clear-cut contents and more anthropological vocation, to reach the more mature phase characterized by less somber and more ironic tones and nuances. The artist wants to laugh. She wants us to laugh. This is her space of freedom. Or perhaps she just wants to give her audience a little sugar. uno zuccherino, to counter the bitterness of life that cannot be silenced when the only solution is to set everything on fire. But with sweetness.